Hello, and welcome to another guide video for Infinity Nikki. With the arrival of the 1.3 update, Eerie Seasons, we got to explore the Queen's Palace ruins with more attention, since the patch is based in it. So because of that, I wanted to make a guide giving you guys the location of all the Whimstars, tools of inspiration, and treasure chests that you can find in this place. I also included the 2 dungeons that we can find in this place, one of them being part of the main story, the other one, I don't know if it's locked behind main story, but it's there. So I will be showing you guys those as well. Without further ado, let's get started. So to begin with, I mark in the map all of the locations of everything we're looking for. So feel free to pause the video and check them out yourself, mark them yourself so it's easier to follow along. I will be tracking and deleting the little marks as I found them. So I hope that also helps out with finding where I'm going and stuff like that. Now we are on our second mark. This is some more tools of inspirations. If you follow the path I took, you will be able to find a little leaf where you can bounce on it and reach them. And right in front of us, we can find a Whimstar. We have to complete the little minigame where we have to follow the little Whimstars until the end to get it. On to our next collectible. From here, we're gonna turn left and we're gonna keep running straight until we find them right by the cliff. And we continue going forward from there, and we can find some more hidden behind a rock. And from here, we're gonna turn back and run along the shore until we find a chest that is protected by some enemies. Now from here, we're gonna continue running along the coast until we find a courier domain. Inside this courier domain, I decided to start all the way on the left, all the way at the back. That's why I decided to start this courier domain in. So if you guys find a better way to do it, feel free to do that. This one was the easiest way for me to do it. In case you guys are not familiar with this type of courier domain, you're supposed to jump over all the little squares without falling off or jumping on the same one more than once. And just like that, we get one more Whimstar. Now right from here, if we keep running along the shore all the way to the back, we can find some more tools of inspiration. And now we're gonna fast travel back to the Queen's Palace ruins entrance to find more collectibles. We're going to go to the right first, all the way to the back until we find some enemies. The enemies will be guarding a leaf pad that you need to use to bounce, so you can reach some more tools of inspiration. And now from here, we're gonna run back to the entrance. We're going to run all the way back so we can climb this wall on our right. And And all the way in the middle, we can find a treasure chest. From here, we're gonna turn back again. We're gonna continue going straight. And now we're looking for some dews of inspiration. There they are. Now from here we're gonna run straight until we find some little piles of ruins, rocks and stuff. There's gonna be some dew of inspiration hidden under a rock. And we keep going straight. This time we're tracking some more dews of inspiration. There's a lot of them. You climb this little wall and then you can reach them. And right in front we can find a treasure chest. This treasure chest is for a Whimstar, so you have to purify all the enemies so you can get the Whimstar. Now from here, I removed the marks that we already got to. We're gonna run to this little plaza thingy. There's like a violin statue on it. And right on the top of it, we have some more dews of inspiration. And then we run to our left, straight ahead for even more dew of inspiration. There's quite a lot of them. There's gonna be a little lily pad that you can use to bounce and reach them. And we're going to continue straight ahead again. There's gonna be this box that has a Whimstar inside. It's one of those that you have to follow and catch them. Not the best, honestly, but just try your best. And to our left from where we are standing, we can find one treasure chest. For the last 3 collectibles, I am sorry for the video quality. I had some issues with my game during those, so I had to re-record them. So for the next 2 ones, you won't be seeing the collectibles right there when I go pick them up. I still show the location for them, but you just won't be able to see them. And here we're gonna climb this little mountain. And right under these planks, you're supposed to find some dews of inspiration. From here, we're gonna turn right, and we're gonna keep running to the tip of this little mountain. There is going to be one of those Whimstars that you like have to brush the animal to get, so be careful with that one. From here, we're gonna jump off this cliff carefully, and we're gonna get some dews of inspiration. Now from here we're gonna run along the edge of this mountain all the way to the back, and we're gonna be able to find even more dews of inspiration. Now we're moving more inside the castle. We're going to fast travel to Queen's Palace Ruins front yard. Now we're tracking some more dews of inspiration. We're gonna jump off here, and then we can find them right in front of us. Then we're going to jump over that little cliff thing, and right on our right there, in a hole in the wall, we can find a Whimstar. From here, we're gonna climb up. On top of the broken pillar, we can find some more dews of inspiration. And right from here, we're gonna turn and run to the center where we can find some enemies guarding a treasure chest. Now from where we are standing, we're gonna turn to the left and run all the way back. And right by the wall, you will be able to find some more Dews of Inspiration. We're going to go inside this little tunnel thingy, go around, turn left, and be careful with the enemies in the way. We're going to use a little thingy, whatever they're called, to jump up, get rid of some more enemies, and then we can find a treasure chest with a clothing item. Now from here, we're going to turn left so we can find another Whimstar inside this little hatch thingy. I don't know what they're called. Now we're gonna keep running again to our left, straight. Use Momo to help you find the little Whimstars if you need to. There's going to be a Whimstar behind a wall. You need to push a rock so you can break the wall and you can grab it. From here, we're gonna turn right and keep running until you find the tall wall. Use the little cleave so you can reach it, and then you can find some more Dews of Inspiration. Now we're going to go back inside the castle again. We're going to fast travel to the Queen's Philomena's Palace Ruins underground entrance. And from there, when we get out, we're going to turn right. We're gonna run straight until we find some enemies guarding a treasure chest. After collecting this treasure chest, we're gonna run to our right. We're gonna find a little lily pad. Be careful, there's an enemy in the way. Jumping on top of this little ceiling, a little window thing, we can find some more Dews of Inspiration. Now from here, we want to reach the center, a little plaza. So we're gonna turn to our right, keep running back the way we came. Turn right after going over these stairs, and you can find a treasure chest right in the plaza. Now from this plaza, we're going to turn left and we're gonna run inside this building. There's some enemies in their way. Make sure to get rid of them. And right after you reach the next room, you can climb up and there will be a Whimstar right there. Turn left from there, keep running under this broken down roof. You can find a treasure chest. And then we turn right to go around these little roofs to find some Dews of Inspiration. Now in here, I'm deleting the markers that we already collected. And we are going to fast travel back to the ruins front yard waypoint. We're going to keep running into this hole in the wall where there is a sword with chains. And we can find a treasure chest in there. There's also some Dews of Inspiration. Now from here, things get a little bit more confusing. We are going to climb over using the little ledge. And to our right, we can find some Dews of Inspiration on the next tower. You can reach it from there. Then from here, we're gonna turn all the way back onto, we're gonna jump on the little leaf thingy and around the roof thingies to find a Whimstar, a little mini game with a Whimstar. You have to follow the little Whimstars all the way to the bottom. And there you got it. From here, we're gonna run to our right. Right in front of us, there will be some more Dews of Inspiration. And then from here, we turn to our left, keep going straight. There will be a little lily pad thingy right under the broken wall. There's some Dews of Inspiration, don't miss those. After you get those, you can use the lily pad behind us to jump up into this goodie domain. For this goodie domain, we have to jump over the platforms to reach a star. We have to avoid the red platforms, only jump on the green ones. You need to remember them though, because they lose their color. You can follow the path I took to easily reach it. And there we go. Now from here, right behind us, there will be another lily pad that you can use to go higher. I'm marking it out real quick. Using this lily pad thingy, you can get some more Dews of Inspiration. And then from here, we're gonna jump off this ledge thingy to find some more Dews of Inspiration as we fall. And because we jump way too down, we're gonna fast travel back to the front yard ruins to continue our hunt. Now for this, we're gonna take the same path we took before with the room where the sword is to go up. Using the lily pad again. Back into the little roof thingy we got a Whimstar before. We're gonna jump to our left to find this little open space. There's gonna be an enemy there and some more Dews of Inspiration. From here, we're going to jump inside the hole in the ground and there will be some enemies guarding a treasure chest. We're almost done, you guys. It's a lot. In here, we're gonna fast travel to the Palace Ruins High Tower. And right behind us, there will be a treasure chest. From here, we're gonna turn and jump all the way down to find some Dews of Inspiration. And to the right of that, we can find a treasure chest. Now from here, we're gonna climb all the way to the top of the tower. I was going back, making sure I wasn't missing anything, but you guys can just go all the way to the top. And right when you reach the top, there's going to be some Dews of Inspiration under this broken glass thing. And then all the way back, there will be a treasure chest. Now from here, we're going to jump on the small window all the way to the right, jump off of it, to find some Dews of Inspiration right on one of the little roof for the tower thingies. You can see them from up there. And from here, we're gonna turn back, jump to that little roof thingy behind us, and then here, we're going to jump over these little ledges to get some more Dews of Inspiration. From here, we're going to keep going to the left, reach this little ledge thingy. There are some Dews of Inspiration around here, but this is not how you reach it. So you can ignore this. We're gonna get this later and just jump off to deal with some enemies guarding a treasure chest. From here, we're gonna jump down, and there's going to be some more Dews of Inspiration as we fall, so be careful you don't miss them. And then turn right to find this Whimstar minigame, where we have to follow the little Whimstars to reach the end. There's some enemies in the way, so be careful. And there we go, one more Whimstar. Now in here, I am deleting the markers that we already collected. we're going to fast travel back into the high tower, go all the way back up again. We will be fast traveling here quite a bit. Now instead we're gonna jump on the big window. We're gonna turn all the way to our left, and we're gonna follow this roof along the edge. Make sure not to fall, because right in front of us we're gonna be able to find some more Dews of Inspiration. And once more we go back to the high tower, once more climb all the way up, and we're going to jump again to the big window, but this time we're gonna go down a little bit to our left until we reach this little balcony where we can find a Whimstar. From here we're gonna jump down to our left and we can find some Dews of Inspiration. And right under us we can find a treasure chest. Now from here we're going to turn left. We're gonna follow this little path, and behind us we are going to climb this, like around here, these little boxes thingies. We're gonna climb up, use this little thingy to bounce up, and we can reach a Whimstar. We're going to climb over this broken plank thingy to find some Dews of Inspiration as well. And we're gonna jump down, and to our right we can find some more Dews of Inspiration. In here we're gonna leave this little place here, turn left again. We're going to once more climb up the same way we did before, using the little path thingy to jump higher, but this time we're gonna go straight, turn right, and in this little balcony we can find a treasure chest. Now from this little balcony we're going to run straight, and you're going to see some Dews of Inspiration. There's going to be a little lily pad thingy for you to jump and grab them. Then after you grab them, you're gonna continue going straight from there around this building. There will be another lily pad thingy that you can use to reach up there and get the next Dews of Inspiration. Now we're up to our last 3 collectibles. We're going to fast travel to the Ruins High Tower once more. We're going to go all the way up, and we're going to jump down to the big window, all the way down, straight down. There's gonna be a little pattern and everything in there. We're gonna go inside this room. There's going to be some enemies. In the first floor of this building thing, to our right, we can find some Dews of Inspiration. Then we turn left and left again into this hole, use the little path to reach up the second level. And after dealing with these enemies, we can find another treasure chest. Lastly, from here, we're gonna turn to our right to find our last Dews of Inspirations. And that is all for the open part of this guide. Now I'm going to move on to our dungeons. We're gonna fast travel to the front yard, like waypoint. And to our left, we can find this big door, which will take us to our first dungeon. This is a very simple dungeon. Right when you enter, you keep running straight, turn right, cross over this moving platform thing, and right under this other platform, there is a treasure chest. Then we're going to turn back, and we can find a little Whimstar minigame. Be careful with these moving platforms, it's easy to slip off of them. And there we go, we get our Whimstar. Now from here, we're gonna turn to our right, where there's all of these little glass thingies in the way. we're gonna go to the hole and we're gonna find some more Dews of Inspiration. Then we're gonna climb up this little pillar. And then be careful with the enemies here and don't stop moving because the pillars will rotate as you stand on them. And we can find one more treasure chest. Now here I climb up these two little thingies. And we keep going straight to find some more enemies. After you get rid of them all, you're gonna climb these little, I don't know how to call those, glass thingies? I don't know how to call them, to reach some more Dews of Inspiration. And we're gonna keep running straight. There's going to be some more enemies. Right behind this pillar, we can find a treasure chest. From here, we turn to our right, and behind these little glass thingies, we can find some more Dews of Inspiration. Now from here, we're gonna keep running all the way to the right, then straight and to our left to that one platform. And on top of this, I don't know how to call them, man. Glass thingies, you can find some more Dews of Inspiration. Now in here, I was a little bit more lost. I was trying to figure out where the last Dews of Inspiration were. If we go the way from the beginning and we run back all the way following the path we took with the little Whimstar minigame, if we turn right, we can find the Dews of Inspiration behind this pillar. And now in here, things got more complicated. I was looking for the last two Dews of Inspiration, and I kept running here, running there, jumping over there. I even stopped to fish because I was looking for it everywhere. And I finally found it right where the fishing spot is and where all of the little glass thingies are. You're going to go inside the hole in the wall, turn right all the way to the back, and you're gonna be able to find those last two Dews of Inspiration. Now we're moving on to our last dungeon. This one is the one that you unlock as you advance the main story. I skipped the dialogue and stuff, and I won't be showing cutscenes or anything like that. For this dungeon, you want to purify these little bears so you can open the doors. The first room, when you pass this rotating pillar, you're going to run to your right. After dealing with these enemies in the way, behind this pillar you can find some Dews of Inspiration, and under this hole on the ground you can find a Whimstar. Now we're going to turn back the same way we took. Turn right, and we're gonna continue to the next room. For this room, right when we reach this middle platform, turn back. There's some Dews of Inspiration waiting for us in the back. Then we're going to continue on. Be careful with all the enemies on the way. And when you reach this part, you're going to keep running straight before you go up the stairs. Right behind these boxes, there's some more Dews of Inspiration. Now we can move to the next room. In here, a little like dialogue thing activates, but I'm gonna cut it off. So from where the bear is, that's why I continue the video. In this, you're gonna walk along the middle of the little park thingy. Go over this broken down pillar. Careful with the enemies. And you're going to climb up all the way to the top of this building. And we're gonna jump off this hole in the ground. And behind these boxes we can find a Whimstar. Now we're going to climb back up using these boxes. And when we reach the top, we're gonna turn to our right around this little pillar, and right under us there's going to be some more Dews of Inspiration. Now from here, we're gonna jump to the next balcony, and from here to this middle pillar thing to get more Dews of Inspiration. And here I'm just double checking that I'm not missing anything. And also unlocking the door for the next room. there's no more collectibles inside this room, so feel free to advance to the next one. I was just double checking, making sure I wasn't missing anything. Now for this room, you're going to jump down this ledge, and then on these middle platform things, go all the way to the back, and you can find some Juice of Inspiration. Those are the only collectibles inside this room, so you can freely move on to the next one. In here, we're going to use the little glass platforms to our left to go up. Keep moving and be careful because the glass do break. In here, go to the right, but there's no collectibles back in this room, so if all you care about is the collectibles, you can just not go this way. This is to open the door. From here, when you cross to this side, you turn right and you can find some Juice of Inspiration right there. And then after crossing these platform thingies, down, there's some Juice of Inspiration inside that little house thingy. Now we jump over these little platforms and we can reach even more Juice of Inspiration. And we turn back here, turn right, and stand on top of this and wait for the glass to break so we can reach our last Whimstar. Then we jump all the way to the front, right here where there's a little enemy, and those are our last Juice of Inspiration. Now in here, I'm just going back up. Just in case you guys need it, I showed the location of the other 2 bears that you need to purify to open the door, but that is all of the collectibles inside this dungeon. And there we go. You have officially cleared out all of the dungeons and collected all of the collectibles inside the Queen's Palace ruins. I really hope this video can help you guys and that you guys enjoy it. And well, happy eerie season and happy styling. See you!